Hey everyone, welcome back to AJ Science and Tech. Today, we're going to clear up some confusion around a common term used in air conditioning ton of cooling capacity. Why do we use this term in the HVAC industry instead of something that seems more straightforward, like centigrade or degrees of cooling? Let's dive in and find out. The term ton in air conditioning doesn't actually refer to weight, like you might think. Instead, it has historical roots that trace back to the days of ice-based cooling systems. Back in the 19th century, before mechanical air conditioners were invented, cooling was achieved by delivering large blocks of ice to buildings. The concept of ton as a cooling capacity comes from the amount of heat required to melt 1 ton of ice over the course of 24 hours. So, 1 ton of cooling is the amount of heat energy that would melt 1,000 pounds 907 kilograms of ice in a day. In modern terms, 1 ton of cooling capacity equals the ability to remove 12,000 BTS British thermal units per hour. A BTU is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 pound of water by 1 degree Fahrenheit. So, when an air conditioner is rated at 1 ton, it means it can remove 12,000 BTS of heat from a space in 1 hour. This measure of heat removal rather than a change in temperature is why we use tons instead of degrees centigrade or Fahrenheit. Now, why don't we express air conditioner capacity in terms of degrees, like centigrade cooling capacity? It's because cooling capacity isn't just about lowering the temperature, it's about the amount of heat energy removed from the air. The temperature of a room depends on many factors: room size, insulation, heat sources, and more. The air conditioner needs to remove a specific amount of heat from the room, and that's where the tonnage rating becomes useful. Measuring cooling in degrees centigrade would be less practical because it wouldn't capture the complexity of how much heat energy needs to be removed. Instead, the tonnage system standardizes how much heat can be taken out of the space over time. Let's take an example. Imagine you're cooling a large room. You might have a 1-ton air conditioner capable of removing 12,000 BTS per hour. Depending on the size and heat load of the room, this could lower the temperature by a few degrees, or maybe more. But if we tried to rate this in degrees centigrade, it wouldn't account for factors like heat from the sun, electrical appliances, or the number of people in the room. Tonnage, on the other hand, is a universal way to express how much total heat can be removed, regardless of these factors. So, we use the term ton in air conditioning because it standardizes the amount of heat that can be removed from a space 12,000 BTS per hour for 1 ton. While temperature changes in centigrade or Fahrenheit might seem more intuitive, they don't fully capture the complexity of cooling a space, which depends on many factors. Tonnage, rooted in the concept of melting ice, remains the industry standard for defining cooling capacity. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to learn more about the science behind the everyday technologies we use, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell right here on AJ Science and Tech. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video.